You're in the heart of a storm. Everything around you is chaos. Bills are piling up. Deadlines are looming. Relationships are strained. You're not alone in this feeling. It's overwhelming, and the instinct is to panic and flail. But stop and hear this. Your mind is your fortress. Chaos is powerless if you refuse to surrender. Every challenge is an opportunity to practice peace. Remember Marcus Aurelius, who led Rome during war and plague. He stood unshakable by living with the mantra that external chaos does not determine his inner peace. I want you to pause right now and comment, your mind is your fortress. Chaos is powerless if you refuse to surrender, below. Do it to solidify this manifesto in your reality. Let every like on your comment remind you of this promise. Understand this. Chaos is a part of life. It's not going away, but you have the power to decide your response. You can stand in the eye of the storm with a calm heart. By controlling your mind, you can turn storms into opportunities for growth. Reflect on the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. You have the power. Use it. Remember, storms will come, but they will pass. Your calm must remain. 1. The inner fortress, building mental resilience. Your mind is like a muscle, and it's time to put it through a workout. Strengthening your inner resilience is not just an art, it's a necessity. When life's inevitable surprises come, will you bend or will you stand firm? Marcus Aurelius kept reminding himself, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. It's this realization that builds your inner fortress. Imagine a sailor learning to navigate the harshest seas. It's not the calm waters that make him skilled. It's the storms. Similarly, your mental resilience grows stronger through every challenge. How do you start constructing this inner fortress? The answer lies in preparation and practice. Start by examining your responses to daily irritations. Did a colleague's comment annoy you? Did traffic frustrate you? These moments, seemingly small, are your training grounds. Use them to practice patience, empathy, and understanding. With time, they add bricks to your fortress. Epictetus reminds us, people are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. Change your view, and you change your experience. Begin by questioning your initial reactions. Are they helping or hindering your peace? Pause for 1 second. If this is hitting you, hit that subscribe button. It tells me to keep making these for you. Look at Seneca, who faced exile. He did not allow external misfortune to shake his inner calm. His wisdom resonates. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Understand that fear is a choice. When you choose to look past fear, your resilience grows. Continue to visualize. Picture yourself in the midst of chaos, standing serenely. Embrace calm and reject fear. Life will test you. Every storm will try to claim your peace. But remember, your mind is your fortress. Build it strong and let nothing breach its walls. 2. The tranquil mind, harnessing the power of calmness. Strength is found not in the absence of challenges, but in the calmness that faces them. Imagine the tranquility of gliding over rough waters. It's a skill. It's your calm mind. Marcus Aurelius once said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Now, picture yourself in a modern world scenario. At work, when chaos ensues during a heated meeting, others may clamor, raising voices and tensions like stormy seas. Yet, like a great Stoic of old, you sit, breathe, and let your thoughts rest like a tranquil lake. This is the power of calmness. The Stoic warrior within us knows that true power lies in calm. When you harness it, you stay unbroken. Preparation is key. Expect setbacks and prepare mentally. When the storm comes, just adjust your sails. Your reaction determines the outcome, not the storm itself. Now here's your task. Next time you're about to lose your cool, think like a Stoic. Step back. Observe the chaos from a distance. Separate yourself from turmoil on command. Float above it. Decide, are you the storm or the stillness? Choose wisely. Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Let this be your guide. Practice this. Allow the chaos to swirl around you without letting it anchor inside you. This is the art of being both present and peaceful. If you want to keep receiving these reminders, subscribe now. It's a small action for you, but a giant step for your mind. With every test, remind yourself that your reaction can change everything. Align your actions with your values. In each moment of chaos, seek clarity, choose calmness, and build that fortress of tranquility in your mind. Let it become as natural as breathing. 3. The strategic pause, timing your reaction. Stop for a moment and ask yourself, what if your impulsive reaction is doing more harm than the situation itself? This thought should stop you dead in your tracks, compelling you to rethink how you engage with crises. I control my response to every situation. Keep this Stoic mantra at the forefront of your mind. I want you to pause right now and comment, I control my response to every situation, below. Do it to solidify this manifesto in your reality. Let every like on your comment remind you of this promise. Back to the strategic pause. It's a twin skill, timing and reaction. Imagine you're an archer. The target is chaos. Your responses are arrows. Release them without aim, and you risk shooting wildly. But pause, focus, and hit your mark. Marcus Aurelius aptly reminded us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This aligns perfectly with the strategic pause, consciously choosing your moment to act or react. Consider an athlete on the field moments before a decisive shot. The world slows as the ball drifts. Breath held. Time almost halts. This is their strategic pause, and it's where games are won or lost. You can apply this method to life's moments of pressure. Take your pause before the response, not after. Think before speaking, not after damage is done. Your mind, in essence, becomes a control room of poised decisions. This doesn't happen passively. It's cultured through practice. As you stand in front of your daily challenges, imagine them as opportunities, not traps. You're crafting a response grid, a map of thoughtfulness that keeps you aligned with your greater goals. And if this aligns with you, pause for 1 second. If this is hitting you, hit that subscribe button. It tells me to keep making these for you. Let's continue. Think of Seneca's wisdom. If you are pained by an external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your judgment about it. This wisdom suggests the real battleground is within. Beyond the chaos lies simplicity. That pause, the stillness, opens a doorway to infinite responses, not rushed reactions. Make the pause your practice, and watch as your world steadies in the storm's eye. Embrace patience, practice tranquility. In each pause, realize, mastery over crisis isn't about controlling the chaos. It's about controlling the inner response. 4. The wise observer, seeing beyond the immediate panic. Have you ever felt the weight of panic grip your mind, paralyzing you in a moment of crisis? Now picture this. In that split second of chaos, you become the wise observer. This is not about shutting down your emotions, but understanding them from a distance. Imagine a general watching a battle from a hill. From that vantage point, the general sees possibilities that the soldiers on the ground cannot. This is how you must view your challenges. It's about seeing the whole battlefield, not just the immediate skirmish. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength." In these words lies the core of becoming the wise observer. When you're calm, you see clearly, beyond the confusion of immediate panic. This calmness is your strength. Now, let's make this concept practical. Picture your mind as a clear lake. When disturbed, the water ripples and distorts everything reflected on its surface. But when the lake is calm, its surface mirrors the sky, revealing clarity and truth. When you master this calmness, you become the wise observer, able to acknowledge your feelings without being swept away by them. Here's the challenge. Next time chaos erupts, ask yourself, what if I chose to pause and observe? That simple choice is your shield. It allows you to see beyond panic, finding peace and solutions hidden in plain sight. If this realization strikes a chord with you, pause now. If you want to keep receiving these reminders, click the subscribe button. It's a small action for you, but a giant step for your mind. Many times, the choice between reacting and observing takes only a moment of stillness. It's in that moment you hold the power to transform turmoil into triumph. What's one recent situation where you could have been the wise observer instead of reacting? Remember, the strength is not in the storm, but in the calm within its eye. Your power lies not in changing the crisis, but in changing your perspective towards it. This practice of pausing, observing, and then acting is the first step towards becoming unbreakable. I want you to pause right now and think. In your world, how would being the wise observer have changed your past week? Drop your reflections below. Every like on your comment is a reminder of the power you hold within. 5. The controlled response. Acting without overreaction. Stop letting your emotions hijack your actions. Every time you overreact, you give away your power. Think about that. I control my response to every situation. I want you to pause right now and comment, I control my response to every situation, below. Do it to solidify this manifesto in your reality. Let every like on your comment remind you of this promise. Picture this. You're in a meeting and someone criticizes your work. What do? Do you lash out, defend hastily, or shrink away? Or do you take a moment, breathe deeply, and respond with precision? Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. That strength lies in your controlled, measured response." Imagine dealing with a difficult colleague. Your initial impulse might be to snap back, but instead, channel the calm of a wise philosopher from ancient times. Think of Epictetus, who reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. What would the Stoics do? They'd step back mentally, observe, and then speak or act with intention. Develop this habit. When you feel overwhelmed, pause. Count to 10 silently. Let the storm pass, then respond. This simple act can save relationships, jobs, and your peace of mind. And remember, controlling your response is not about suppressing emotions. It's about letting them flow without them driving your actions. This is the practice of keeping your inner peace intact. Hitting you right in the gut? Pause for 1 second. If this is hitting you, hit that subscribe button. It tells me to keep making these for you. Now, let's turn this into a practice. Next time your emotions rise like a tidal wave, acknowledge them. Take a breath, then choose your response mindfully. Just as the eye of a storm is calm, so should you be amidst chaos. Seneca would advise, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. So, free yourself from these imagined shackles. Practice the Stoic way. Measure your words. Act, don't react. This is your path to mastering crisis and staying unbreakable. Let this mantra guide you through the storm of life. 6. The perspective shift, finding opportunity in obstacles. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to seize an opportunity. If you can find it hidden in what appears to be chaos, then you've already won half the battle. I transform obstacles into opportunities. This is your mantra. I want you to pause right now and comment, I transform obstacles into opportunities, below. Do it to solidify this manifesto in your reality. Let every like on your comment remind you of this promise. Now, onto what we call the perspective shift, finding opportunity in obstacles. Think of moments in your life when everything seemed to go wrong. Projects failed, relationships ended, plans crumbled. It's in those moments, the Stoics believed, that you uncover hidden chances. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means what blocks our path actually creates a new one if we allow ourselves to see it. Imagine you're at work and a project you've poured your heart into is suddenly canceled. Initial thoughts are of despair, resentment, anxiety. But stepping back, if we shift perspectives and ask, what can I learn? Where is the opportunity now? We'll find new paths emerging. Maybe there's a skill you need to master or a connection you've yet to make. Maybe it's time for a change you hadn't considered before. Leonardo da Vinci famously quoted that simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Likewise, breaking down the problem and seeing it as an opportunity requires simplifying the chaos. This doesn't mean denying the difficulty, but finding clarity through it. Even when relationships fall apart, perhaps there is something crucial to learn so the next one doesn't. Here lies the ground for growth and self-discovery. By embracing the discomfort of what happens, we learn to find what didn't work and to welcome what is next. Take a moment to reflect on your last setback. Can you see a chance within it? Reframe it. That failed business venture. What knowledge did you walk away with that you didn't have before? A painful breakup. What values now guide your heart more fiercely? If you want to keep receiving these reminders, click the subscribe button now. It's a small action for you, but a giant step for your mind. Challenge yourself to transform your obstacles into stepping stones. Don't curse the darkness. Light a candle. You hold more power than any challenge in front of you. Remember, the obstacle is not the enemy. Your refusal to see it as an opportunity is. Keep this perspective as your anchor and you, too, will stay unbreakable. 7. The endurance echo, crafting your legacy in crisis. Now, let's delve into the heart of our purpose during a crisis. Imagine this. The world around you is crumbling, chaos reigns supreme, and uncertainty is the flavor of the day. It's in these moments, under the weight of change and difficulty, we carve out what will echo beyond our years, our legacy. A Stoic understands that the true test of character isn't found in times of ease, but in moments of turmoil. Marcus Aurelius said, "The mind adapts and converts to its own purposes the obstacle to our acting." In simpler terms, turn your trials into your trophy. When life gives curveballs, catch them with grace. Transform them into stepping stones that upgrade your legacy. Think of historical figures who faced insurmountable odds, yet turned adversity into achievement. Think of Nelson Mandela. Imprisoned for nearly 3 decades, he crafted a legacy of resilience and reconciliation from a small jail cell. He didn't let bitterness chart his course. Instead, determination crafted his legacy. Consider your own life. Every crisis you face builds onto your personal legacy. Ask yourself, how do I want to be remembered during this storm? Will you be the one who surrendered or the one who stood firm and molded the chaos into your own monument of strength? When you recognize that each hardship carves out your endurance echo, you start to see obstacles not as stop signs, but as new routes. You begin to mold reality rather than be molded by it. This is your power. This is your legacy in the making. If this is hitting you, hit that subscribe button. It tells me to keep making these for you. Building this echo also means showing up day after day. Stoics believe in consistent effort, not sporadic inspiration. As Seneca taught, it's not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult. Dare to face the crisis. Your legacy rewards courage over comfort. But remember, it's not about defiance. It's about adaptation. Embrace the fluidity of life. Use each setback as a wake-up call to refine, redefine, and reclaim your story. This is how you leave a powerful echo long after the immediate challenges have faded. As you step into the world today, let this be your guide. What will echo through time when I'm gone? Make that echo strong and true. This is how you master crisis. This is how you become unbreakable. The transformation, emerging as the phoenix. Stop dwelling in the ashes of what went wrong. Yes, the fire can destroy, but it is also what allows the phoenix to rise anew. Crisis is not the end. It's a beginning dressed in disguise. In chaos, opportunity dances, and you are the dancer. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Imagine the last setback you faced. At first glance, it seemed to block your path. Yet, with the right mindset, it becomes your stepping stone. You've seen this in history, with figures like Thomas Edison, facing setback after setback, but finally inventing the light bulb after 1,000 failures. His trials didn't end him, they forged him. Now, let's talk about transformation. It's not magic, it's a series of intentional steps. You need to first see the opportunity within the chaos. Train your eyes to look beyond the immediate storm. Your task is to find that single thread of hope and pull it with all your might, weaving it into the fabric of a new beginning. Courage is your ally here. Courage to take a step when every cell in your body tells you to freeze. Epictetus reminds us, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Focus your mind. Break the cycle of imaginary suffering. Use those thoughts to propel you forward. Don't let them hold you back. Strength comes from doing. Each action you take, no matter how small, becomes practice for the next. Like laying bricks one by one, eventually, you'll build a fortress. Your crisis then becomes not an end, but the blueprint for your resilience. Pause for 1 second. If this is hitting you, hit that subscribe button. It tells me to keep making these for you. As you emerge, remember, true transformation happens not just in the mind, but through action. It demands that you dive deep, that you rise stronger. Like a phoenix bursting into life, you're not just overcoming, you're evolving. This crisis you're facing is your catalyst for growth, the fire that strengthens you. Take one moment, right now, and envision your strongest self. A self that turns every setback into strategy, every wound into wisdom. This is how you emerge anew. You are the architect of your transformation. You are the phoenix here, breathing life into your aspirations, turning flame into forward motion. Remember the Stoic mantra, I am adaptable. I am unbreakable. Carry this within you. The crisis isn't the end, it's your beginning. Embrace it. Rise.